Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome to Coming Up. My name is Lewis, also known as Gnar, and this show is all about taking a look at future content that's on its way, including things such as leaks and rumours. If you enjoy this episode, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and also comment down below. Cheers guys! In this special edition I'm going to be doing a champion spotlight for the newest addition to the league, Gnar, the missing link. Please remember, as this is a PB, nothing is final and is subject to change. For much more details such as ability statistics, be sure to check out turretdive.net, the link will be in the description. Let's get into this and I hope you all enjoy. Gnar is an exceptionally unique champion based primarily in the top lane, specialising in melee and ranged attacks including gap closing leaps, slowing skill shots and AoE abilities which can knock back and stun your opponents. Gnar can be both a fairly decent damage dealer and, once his rage bar is full, an incredible tank with impressively powerful crowd control. His passive rage gene is fairly simple. His rage can be filled by attacking opponents or when taking damage. At full capacity after a 5-second interval or upon using an ability, he transforms into Mega Gnar, becoming a melee champion with extra health, armor and magic resist and attack damage. While in this form you can gain different abilities for your Q, W and E, as well as unlocking your ultimates active. Once the Fury bar decreases to empty, you return to normal and cannot gain Fury for a few seconds. The best way to utilise this, particularly in teamfights, is to try and time when it's best to become a frontline tank for your team, and it's best to be as close as possible to the enemy as your movement speed is decreased during this time. His Q boomerang throw is his main harassment tool. In the form of a skill shot, it sends out a boomerang in a line, dealing damage to all enemies hit and slowing the first target by 2 seconds. The range of this is 1100, which is for comparison a little longer than Sivir's Q. If you catch the boomerang on the return back, you get 60% cooldown reduction on the next one, so that's fairly important to make sure you throw it when you know you'll be able to move back or stay in the line in which you did. While in Mega Gnar form, this ability becomes Boulder Toss, which deals considerably more damage as it has a 1.2 attack damage scaling ratio. It also slows enemies in an AoE once it hits its first target. Similar to how the boomerang works, if you walk up to it where the boulder landed, you will pick it up, earning you a 60% cooldown reduction. Overall, Gnar's Q is the cornerstone to how the rest of his kit works, and you should use it as often as possible, considering of course you are manaless. Moving on to his W, Hyper, which is an incredibly strong passive. Every third auto attack or ability on the same target grants you a 30% movement speed buff over the next 3 seconds, making it great for kiting. This is also where a lot of your damage will come from, as this has bonus magic damage and a percentage of the target's maximum health, which is 14% at maxed out. Add on some attack speed and you'll start to realise just how much damage you can output with this passive. In Mega Gnar form, this becomes an active ability which deals damage in an AoE, slamming your fist to the ground and stunning anyone within the radius in front of you for 1.25 seconds. As you return to your normal state, you will gain the passive ability's speed buff. Considering the area of effect is quite decent, this ability, if used right, can be super effective. The E, called Hop, is a targeted leap which then gives you bonus attack speed for 3 seconds after you land. If you hit a target while leaping, you leap again in the same direction. Each one of these has a range of 475, which is larger, for example, than Needley's Pounce, so you can travel some distance. It's great for repositioning or using it as an escape tactic. While in larger form, the ability is practically the same, except you do not do an extra bounce after hitting the target, but instead deal extra damage in an area of effect that slows. Both of these abilities deal damage equal to 6% of Gnar's health. Last but not least, of course, is the ultimate. In its passive form, you gain movement speed bonus of 75% and maxed out. In its active form, you knock all nearby enemies in the direction of your cursor, dealing a significant amount of damage and slowing them for up to 2 seconds. If you hit them into terrain, they are stunned instead of slowed and also take 50% extra damage. This ability can be incredibly powerful in teamfights for either disengaging or peeling for your carries, depending on the situation. A small piece of advice I would give is to be careful when activating it, as the range is practically identical to your melee range, making it fairly easy to miss if you're not paying attention. Anyway, that's it for the abilities. Now we're going to move on to the death and recoil animations, as well as the taunt, laugh, joke and dance. Enjoy.
Shoo shoo panda! Vago! Try Wakeford. Hey, put a winner. Put a winner. Hey, oh, I don't want to. Hey, put a winner.
Seems like everything has been covered, so it looks like that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and also comment down below on your thoughts on the new champion. Personally, I think Gnar's mechanics are pretty damn awesome. You can check out the description to link to my channel as well as Turret Dive, but for now, that's it. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you on the next episode.